Hello everyone. I wanted to bring a quick flip through of a junk journal kit that it will be going up on my Etsy shop, or in my Etsy shop I should say. By the time this video is uploaded, the listing should be live and I will link it down below if you would like to check it out. This is a hardcover altered book. This is the Collected Tales of A.E. Coppard. Or, well, if I said it wrong, you can correct me. I may have. But I love this old book. I don't know if you can see the embossing. It's so old. You can see it a little bit there. So it's got this really pretty kind of embossing that I'm sure back in the day was, much more pronounced. It does have a bit of a coffee ring, and I tried to capture that coffee ring in the pictures for the listing. But it's kind of faint. It's still pretty though. The corners are, well loved. But I did reinforce the spine when I sewed all of these beautiful pages in. So it is a blank journal. I'll just flip through kind of quickly. All of the papers have been coffee dyed. And then there are some old book pages as well. So I believe this is a German page here. There's the other side of it. Ledger paper. There are a few envelopes sewn in, and this is like really thin. I don't even know what kind of paper it is, but this is all natural age. I found it, a whole pad of it that was just really old and pretty on its own. So I made some envelopes out of those. Threw those in, some more ledger. There's some more old book page. I just loved the graphics on this children's book. It was so pretty. A lot of my coffee papers do have this kind of speckling. I like it. I think it gives some interest. I think it's really pretty. This is an old school book worksheet. So put that in there. There's another envelope, double envelope. I know I'm just kind of going through this quickly. Some more book page there. But they are all blank. This isn't a decorated journal. This is a blank journal, and then you get, well, we'll go through it, a ton of goodies to kind of decorate it and make it your own. So that is the journal. It measures, let me see. It measures, I don't know, a little less than 6 by a little more than 8.5. And the spine is about 1 1/4 maybe. So really pretty hardcover journal. With the kit, you also get all of this to kind of make that journal your own. I have a lot of fun picking all of this out because I'm going through my stash and I say, oh, that's really cute. Oh, we need to do this. And then this mountain of things accumulate that is probably more than you could even put in that journal. But I liked it all. So you get it. Let me move some of this out of the way. Let me scooch it. Scooch some of it over. And we'll go through all of these so you can see what you get. All right. So we'll start with papers. I'm going to flip this over so I can kind of keep them together. So this is an old sheet music, booklet. And it is old and crumbling and falling apart. It was from the music department in Louisville, Kentucky. I don't know. But there's that. Some of these larger sheets I may have to fold in order to ship. I know this one, if I fold it, it will, like the paper will, crack. But these large sheets are just difficult to ship. So just be forewarned about that. There are these two pieces of sheet music, a piece of old ledger, a page from a German magazine. I just love the way the writing looks. A page from a Greg shorthand book. This is cute, a first book in vocal music. I don't remember what the copyright date on this was. I believe it was the early 1900s. I can't remember for sure. Little accounting paper, 2 dictionary pages, and one of them does have pictures. Well, I guess this one kind of has. It was an illustrated dictionary. Just an old book page. These 2 book pages are extremely old. They even have moth holes in them. It was such a beautiful book. And this paper, the color of it, so pretty. So you get 2 of those. And then one of these store receipts, I guess it would be, from the 1890s, judging from this date. So you get one of those, and then a time clock card. Moving on, some tags and tucks and things. Playing card. This is another playing card that's kind of, you know, grungy, what have you. I'm going to give you this sheet of Denison labels, red and black. There are 4 craft large, I mean, they're, you know, the large tags, 4 of those. You will get 2 brown little baggies and 2 white little baggies. This is a chipboard, you know, thick chipboard ticket thing that you can embellish. A blank library card and the pocket. 2 journaling cards. And then some tags. So there's 2 floral ones. There are 2 with like kind of a map paper. And then this one's really cute. It's a fabric burlap one with an eyelet already in it. So I love that one. All right. Next we have another envelope. Oh, that burlap made a mess. Hold on. Okay. Another envelope that you can embellish. Book page pocket. This is like one of those Tim Holtz little things, but I just made this on the Cricut. I don't have the Tim Holtz die, so it might not be the same size, but it works the same. And I'm also including this little book page frame. And these 2 are, they do have like a chipboard on the back, so they're nice and sturdy, and then I just covered it with book page to make it look a little cuter. But this would be cute as like a frame. How cute is he? So there's that. There are 2 handsome men. And then we'll go do these. An envelope, a little baby envelope. And then these are 2 corner tucks. So you could put it on here, have a tuck spot here, and then they flip up. And these are coffee dyed. Same with this one. It just flips up and it's coffee dyed on the inside. Some vintage ephemera. So a subtraction flashcard, a division flashcard, a library card from 85. I don't know what this book is. I hope it's nothing bad, but since it was given to little kids, I'm going to assume it was okay. A first day of issue envelope, 1976. This one's really cool. So this is from 1943. It's a personal envelope, but you also get the letter that comes with it, or that, you know, was sent with it. So there are 2 pages of letter that came with it. Let's see you get that. Oh, maybe I can get it back in there. Here we go. So there's that. You get some old vintage pictures. So this one is a bunch of women. There's this one. And no, you're not going blind. The picture really is fuzzy, but this little girl's face, she is like, I'm over it. Look at that cute little baby with this buffalo check. There's that one. Those sepia pictures, I love those. There's another family. And then a cabinet card. So those are all vintage photos. You're also going to get a little tax, Ohio consumer receipt. I think this is, you know, those sales tax, the prepaid sales tax little pieces. So there's that, and then you'll get 6 stamps. These are French, from France and the Netherlands. So there's those. And then we'll do fabrics. So the fabrics are this is a large piece, and it's still folded in half. So kind of a blue and white. It's really pretty. And then this sheer blue, which matches that other one. This would be really good for like matting or, you know, putting, layering, collaging. This is a thick piece of upholstery fabric. And then another piece of upholstery fabric. Here is, I think this was supposed to be like a curtain fabric, but these are fun. And it's nice and sheer, something pretty. Some layering cloth, just a really sheer, nice for layering. And then lace. So this is a large piece of lace. And these flowers are pretty on this particular one. You know, I'll kind of fussy cut out these flowers sometimes, but it's just a pretty variety of what you can do with it. Using it whole, cutting out the flowers, just using this to mat. You can even cut out the trim and use it just as trim. So that's a nice piece. On to ribbons. This is actually seam binding. So it's just really thick seam binding. And then it folds out, obviously. So there's that. And most of these are 12 inches. Most of them. This one is longer. Just a little burlap and pink piece. Some brown check piece. It's like brown and tan. This is gold, kind of sheer. And I think that the pink and the gold are wire ribbon. There's this, which is super cute. I love those flowers. That's ribbon. And then this thin ribbon, which is just a cream color. Moving on to the laces, there's this thick, kind of thick trim. There's a scalloped. There's a really thin piece. Like I said, most of these are 12 inches, so you've got some room to play. Little hearts. Another little trim. Oh, my belly is growling. Goodness. And then another trim. So that is all of the fabric and trims. Probably, again, more than will fit in this journal, but have fun. Here's a couple little garment tags, you know, sales tags. So we'll put those in there. And then just some little baubles. So, sorry for all the noise. There are 2 mini clips, 2 cream buttons, a kind of twine button, or bow. Did I say cream buttons? These are bows. A twine bow. An assortment of buttons. Let me get them all. This goes this way. These are so cute. And this is a mix of vintage and kind of new. So this one, this wooden one, is not vintage. This one is not vintage. Let me move them so that you can know. And this one is not vintage. These are all vintage buttons. So there's those. Two little metal clips and you can use. Two charms. These are so cute. So a little camera and like a little VW bus. So you could attach those with these paper clips, or you could use jump rings, or, you know, but you could put those in your journal. So there's 4 mini paper clips, and then 2 what are these? Clothespins? Safety pins. There we go. 2 safety pins, and these have been colored with alcohol ink, so they aren't rusty. They aren't going to get stuff on your pages if you don't like that, but they're not, you know, brand new looking in silver. So all right, so that is everything. Like I said, I will get this mammoth thing listed on my Etsy. By the time this video is up, it'll be live on Etsy, so you can follow the link below and go check it out. I will have a few more journal kits coming up. I kind of have my papers going to get those ready to come out. If you have a particular theme that you're interested in, you can message me and we can work on putting a kit together, you know, specifically for the theme that you're looking for. So I hope you guys enjoyed and that you love this as much as I do. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.